You are not asking for too much. You are asking the wrong person. Have some standards. What one person won't do, I promise you another person will. And it's going to be Are you tired of dating potential instead of purpose? Do you find that you are ignoring red flags just to avoid being alone? Well, sis, I came here to tell you that it stops right now. Welcome into this episode of Thrive with Grace. I'm your host, Kat, and here at Thrive with Grace, we help you navigate your business and personal relationships with grace and grit, and we listen and we do not judge. Sister girl, baby girl, my love, I'm here to tell you that now is the time for you to start dating intentionally. We are not going to settle. We are going to be selective. And it starts right here with the mindset of knowing what it is that you want. I'm not talking about just creating a list. He got to be a certain height. He's got to be a certain complexion, a certain age, what he does for work, etc., etc. I'm talking about the real nitty-gritty stuff. Does he have integrity? What are his core values? Do we share the same goals, the same purpose? What is his faith like? These are important questions that you need to look for and have answered. It starts with you. If you do not have any clarity on who it is you want to align your life with and allow to enter your life, then you are not going to attract that person. You are going to attract someone that was never meant to be for you, someone that is going to drain you and take advantage of you. And it's not going to be anyone else's fault except yours if you do not do the work. Ask yourself, what season am I in? Am I in my prosperous season? Am I in my healing season? Because it is important for you to define that. If you are still in your healing season, you should not be dating anyone. I made that mistake myself. I was in a healing season and I attracted a taker. I attracted someone who was not for me. Did I learn a lot of lessons during that season? Absolutely. But I could have avoided some real heartache had I realized and actually took accountability within myself to understand that when you're in your healing season, you don't need to be dating anyone. If you're in your purpose season, then yes, I say you're healed, you have a relationship with Almighty God. Let's go ahead and see what's out there. You need to find a partner that is going to add to your purpose. If your partner is in their healing season and you just met them, allow them time to heal because they are going to pull from you. It may be unintentionally. Not everyone is out there to look to take advantage of you. I'm going to be real and say that. But you need to understand, if they're not living in their purpose, what makes you think they're going to be able to add to yours? Okay? Allow yourself time to filter through those emotions, because when you first meet your person or this partner and you start dating, it's all rainbows and butterflies and everything's great and hunky-dory and you're just digging one another. But you need to really hone in and see within those 30 days, what kind of energy are they giving to you? Are they pouring into you or are they taking from you? There is a distinct difference between the two. And if you're not careful, you could get caught up. And it's not going to be good for either one of you, because someone has to be able to know the difference between healing season and a purpose season. I'm going to share this with you. Me personally, I think that I'm just going to speak from my experience. It's best for you to date this person, not exclusively, but date this person for a good 30 to 90 days before you decide to become exclusive. Because sometimes when we start dating, the first chance that we get, we're wearing a mask. You're not truly seeing who that person is. You're not getting the real person. It's like interviewing for a position. They're not going to tell you that they show up late for work. They're not going to tell you that they always are tardy clocking in and they're always going to have some kind of lame excuse. No one is going to say that. They are going to show you the best version of themselves. And it's not going to be oftentimes until month 3 till you actually understand who that person is. So I don't recommend you getting exclusive with someone so quickly before you get to know that person. Understand what their core values are, if you can understand their habits, what their relationship with God is, what they think about finances. You do need to be equally yoked with that person. So if you do not have the same core beliefs and values, it's not going to work in the first place. I don't care how fine and handsome and lovely and beautiful that person looks. If you don't have that solid foundation, open communication, expressing values, expressing goals, things of that nature, it is not going to work. I've got 5 rules of dating. The first one, date from a healed place, not a lonely place. Because if you date from a lonely place, you are just going to settle. At that point, you are not being selective and you are going to attract a narcissist, a gaslighter, someone who is purposely looking to take advantage of you because you are not healed and you are not whole. If you find that you are constantly dating the same person, that is you. You are attracting that type of person and that type of energy into your life because you are not fully healed. You are not whole. Pay attention to that. Rule number 2 is watch how they handle your boundaries. Can this person accept the word no coming out of your mouth? If they have issues with you setting boundaries and not looking to have clear communication and understand why you are setting those boundaries, why those boundaries are important to you, that is not your person. Your person, your partner is going to respect you. They are going to honor you and they are going to cherish you because they're going to treat you like the princess that you are. They're not going to make you feel bad or guilty for saying no and actually standing up for yourself. They're not going to gaslight you and diminish your value and make you feel less than. Your partner would never do that to you. Rule number 3, move slowly. Slow is sacred. I firmly believe that. If your partner, that person that you're just dating, is looking to rush you down to the aisle, listen, I've seen these beautiful love stories where everyone is just living happily ever after, but that does not happen often. So take your time when getting to know this person. And listen, baby girl, don't be jumping and doing grown adult things if you don't know that person, okay? 1 week is not long enough for you to know that person. 3 dates is not long enough for you to know that person. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about intimacy. You need to wait. Again, what? Slow is sacred. Find out if this person is just trying to get to know you or are they learning to love you. Is this a long-term commitment? Because once they get what they want, 9 times out of 10, it's see ya, and they're looking to connect with the next person in line. Then you feel like the joke. You feel like the joke of the week. It's not going to work if you're just giving it away to everybody. Understand what you have is sacred. I don't care what social media is saying, and they're saying, well, everybody's doing it. You need to test before this and that. You don't need to be doing that if you don't know this person. You don't know their middle name. You don't know anything about them. You have not asked the real questions. So why should they be allowed to get the cookie? That doesn't make sense to me. Tips 4 and 5, my rule 4 and 5. Ask purpose-filled questions. Ask purpose-filled questions. You do not need to ask questions like, oh, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? This and that. Those are little things. You can learn them further down the road. Give them real life scenarios. What would you do in this situation? Have you ever had that happen? You need to know if this person has integrity. Do they have the ability to lead you? Can you trust them in real life, live or die scenarios? Because you need to understand who you are attaching yourself to and who you are aligning yourself with. Because if you don't share the same purpose, the same values, the same goals, it does not work, and you should not be wasting your time. Not at any time should you waste your time. The last rule, I want you to lead with wisdom and not your heart. The heart can be manipulated. And I hate to say that, but we are females. If you did give up your cookie and you felt like you gave it up too soon, the chemicals in our brain, our hormones, the way that we operate, it can taint the way that you think and feel about this person. Go with wisdom. My great-grandfather would say, use your brain. Do not allow yourself to get the okie doke, okay? Go with wisdom first. Think with your brain and not your heart. Use common sense. If it doesn't make sense and the pit of your stomach, it doesn't feel right, 9 times out of 10, baby girl, you are correct. Something doesn't feel right and you need to investigate. Don't make lame excuses for that person if you know you're being disrespected, if you know you don't agree with what they're saying. Have some backbone about yourself and stand up for yourself. No one is going to love you the way you love you. And if you don't love yourself, baby girl, nobody else is going to love you. I can say I love you till I'm blue in the face, but it doesn't matter if you do not love yourself. I'm going to end with this general rule of thumb. You are not asking for too much. You are asking the wrong person. Have some standards. What one person won't do, I promise you another person will. And it's going to be night and day. It's going to be night and day. You thought you were asking for too much, and the right person that comes into your life is saying you're not asking enough. That's easy. That's standard stuff. There was something going around on TikTok that said standard or princess treatment. Sweetheart, you are a princess and you always deserve princess treatment. Opening the doors for you is standard. That's not anything special. I'm here to tell you the truth. Having your meals paid for, dinner dates, etc., that's standard, okay? Especially when you're dating, and you should not accept anything less than that. That's like a given. Those are small things. We need to have a higher standard about ourselves. So many times we settle. Stop settling and start being selective. I'm speaking to my young women. Aunties and the mamas, they already know better. They live there and they've done that. Share this video with the news that are out there, the little 20-something-year-olds that are out there, because they need to know that time is precious. I'm here to tell you, do not waste your time with the ones that say, oh, they shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't waste your time with those type of individuals, because they do not share your purpose and they are not aligning with you, okay? I hope this video was a blessing to you. Remember, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Do not be the person that is just settling for anything. Be selective. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next episode.